Here is a very interesting topic that concerns most men. Your ex wants to come back. Specifically, the one who betrayed you, traded you for someone else, and told you she was leaving. So, what should you do, and how should you behave? You think you've almost forgotten about her. You've started living a good life, and then suddenly, out of the blue, she invites you for coffee to have a heart-to-heart talk. Or maybe she's been keeping in touch all along and has now moved on to more active steps. How should you interpret all of this? How should you react to it at all? And does it even make sense to get back together with her? This is what I want to talk about in this video. This brings up the question, why did your ex decide to come back to you in the first place? There can be many reasons for this, and each reason is worse than the last. The first reason is the most common one. She didn't find anyone better than you. Or rather, she did find someone, but that someone rejected her or treated her the same way she treated you. Now, in a panic, she's decided it's better to go back to the old, reliable option. The one who loved her, supported her, respected her, took care of her, and valued her. Maybe he even gave her money. In short, he doted on her. So now, feeling defeated, she comes back to you to recharge her energy at your expense. Essentially, she has returned to her backup airfield, the one she most likely kept in reserve the entire time she was in a relationship with the new guy. Secondly, she might also come back out of desperation. For example, she signed up on a dating site thinking she would find a cool guy there who would shower her with gold, cars, and apartments, take her to expensive restaurants, and so on. So she went on 1, 2, 10 dates, and something just wasn't right. She had been dreaming, building fantasies that everything would be different. And now she starts paying attention to those guys and notices that one has no character, or there's something else she doesn't like about him. One is poor, another is rich but has too many demands, like requiring a woman to have 2 degrees and no English. And now she's starting to realize that you weren't so bad after all. So she decides to come back to you, saying things like, "I've come to my senses. I love you again." But just know, if she later meets someone interesting while she's with you, someone who fits exactly what she was hoping to find on all those dates, don't doubt for a second that she will leave you again without any regret. She won't care that she's treating you this way for a second time. Usually, she'll absolve herself of guilt by saying things like, "You didn't love me enough. You didn't give me things. You're just not right for me." And so on. But remember, her leaving again is inevitable. And the third thing, actually, there can be many reasons, but they all boil down to the same thing: the search for the most advantageous option. You know, after your ex has rejected you, you need to understand the situation like this. You were deemed not good enough, but since nothing better is available at the moment, you'll do for now. Let him stick around, and we'll figure things out later. As a rule, in most cases, it's all about needing to jump from branch to branch. That's exactly what's happening with you. She jumps from one guy to you and from you to another. So how should you react correctly if she tells you she loves you and wants to come back? Understand this. People don't change. A leopard can't change its spots. The only thing that might be different is that she could have picked up some new tricks and manipulation tactics, and this time around, it will be even harder and more painful for you than before. That's why I'm telling you, you absolutely have to cut her loose. It doesn't matter how you do it, whether it's completely ignoring her, a blunt dismissal, or a polite refusal. The main thing is to do it directly and without giving her the slightest hint of hope that she has even a tiny chance of getting back with you. Because if you take her back, you will be wasting your time. At first, everything might seem fine. She'll cry. She'll feed you a line of bullshit, swearing that nothing like that will ever happen again. But sooner or later, the reasons you broke up in the first place will resurface. It would be better to spend that time with a decent woman who truly loves you. It's always better to focus on things that are good for you. Work, hobbies, interests, business, going out, traveling, and so on. Whatever your heart desires and whatever you enjoy. Yes, I understand that sometimes the temptation is very strong, but try not to do something stupid that you'll regret for a long time. To wrap up this video, as usual, I want to say, if you do end up taking her back, she will never respect you simply for that fact alone, that you took her back. And I can say the exact same thing about cheating. Why would you want someone who has already left you? She will most likely leave you again. Someone who is with you either out of pity or out of desperation, and who, on top of all that, doesn't even respect you. Value your time, value yourself, and good luck in your search for a decent woman. They're certainly not as plentiful as we'd like, but they can be found. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.